There would be times she should go to the grocery store wanting like $400, whether it was needs or not. It freaked me out. And so then at that point, I just made a decision to cut it off.
$400 was not being given to me.
Do you feel like you're being controlled?
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you feel like a wife in this relationship?
Most of the time I feel like a daughter, and I've told him this.
How does it feel to be treated like an infant in your relationship?
I think that's part of the reason I wanted to come on here, because it is getting to that boiling point. Hi, I'm Kayla, 24.
I'm Matt, I'm 33. We're from Fort Worth, Texas.
And this is Financial Audit.
Welcome down to Austin, guys. Thank you. And your spawn is out there making noise. So I already know that we're probably a married couple, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. And how old's that kid? Sounds less than 2.
He's 10 months old.
Oh, yep. That sounds about right. We have our resident, most child-liking soldier out there, making sure he's not like dying or whatever kids do.
Wrestle him down a little bit.
Yeah. What do we do for a living? We'll start with you.
I am a in-home nurse for my disabled brother.
Okay. Wow. Do you get paid for that?
Yeah.
From the government or from the family?
So I get paid through the government with family insurance. So his insurance pays the government, which pays me.
It's very interesting. Can I ask what's going on with the brother and why?
At about 10 years old, went into a coma, and there was a malpractice. And so when he came out, he is forever a 10-year-old and can't be left alone.
Oh, really? Whoa. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad he has a sister to help take care of him.
Yeah.
What are you making with this?
I make $10.60 an hour.
Okay.
And I work...
That's hard for Fort Worth.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then I work 10 hours a day.
Every day?
For 5 days out of the week.
What happens the other 2 days?
I finally get to go home and take a...
Who watches?
My brother lives with my parents.
Oh, so they take care on the weekends?
Yes.
Okay, and you said it was 10 what?
$10.60 an hour.
$10.60 an hour, okay. So, okay, $160. And you work 5 days a week, right?
Correct.
$530 a week?
That sounds
Before
about right.
taxes?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Times 52 divided by 12. Okay, $2,296 a month. How long have you been doing this? It has to be so hard.
I just started 1st of October. He was kind of...
This is fresh. Okay, what was he doing before? How was he?
He was with his biological mom, who recently passed away.
Okay, wow. What do you do? Because I don't think we can live off of that as a household, especially with the newborn.
No.
Okay.
I'm a power line technician.
Oh, ooh, there's money in that. What are you making?
I've just finished training as of tomorrow. Actually, I'll be done training then.
We had someone on the show that did that, and they made like 150, 175.
Oh, more
what
likely
are you
doing? He was probably a lineman, but me, I'm more on the technical side of it.
Okay.
My job comprises of cutting off people's power if they don't pay, meter investigations, just
part.
miscellaneous kind of things, which it can be fun.
Yeah.
But
you don't get to have warmth today.
Yep, that's my
okay. And what do you make?
I make, as of next Monday, I'll be making $38.57 an hour.
How many hours do we work?
Minimum of 40.
Okay, and do you get overtime?
Yes.
How much will we be bringing in per paycheck?
It's probably gonna be about $21.79 per check, and it's
no. Oh, is that weekly?
Yeah, it's biweekly.
No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
$21.79 biweekly.
I got real dumb, real quick. Okay, so $4,358. How do we feel living on that Fort Worth? Both of these together, both kind of new. Is that why we're in debt? Is because both of these are so new? Because you guys aren't making nothing,
right?
I mean, the household. We got to take some away for taxes for you, but how are we living on Fort Worth for the in this?
We actually just moved.
From where?
From Grand Prairie, from living with my parents.
Okay, I don't know where that is, but how are we living now? How's life?
A lot better.
Why was it bad?
We went from having our own place in a truck that was paid off. That truck got stolen.
We went from having our own place in a truck?
No.
No. We were living in an apartment up north, relative to where her parents live, and around that time, it was around maybe March or so, is when we got our truck stolen from the parking lot.
Okay.
And the truck was paid off entirely, so that was our
Oh, that sucks.
vehicle at the time.
Did insurance not cover that?
No, we had liability because the full amount, they were charging me an exorbitant amount, like 300 plus.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I took it's a big thing, but I took a giant pay cut, an hour cut coming from contractor to a full-time employee with the company with now. And I just got a promotion. I'm just about to finish training after a year.
Okay.
So I'm slowly.
How are we living now? You say life is better. Okay.
Not paycheck to paycheck anymore.
Not paycheck to paycheck anymore. Then why is that there?
Well,
It's not like it would be an instant payoff. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But
Right. The move out was more expensive than anticipated.
this always happens on the show. I don't get it. I've done so many moves. I've done a cross country move, and I just fucking do it cheap and it's chill. What? How much did it cost? And when?
Like,
when?
About 3 weeks ago.
Okay. How much?
You know the answer. Not
Well, you
me.
just went full convenience. What did we do?
In between, we tried to find a place that was not too luxurious, but not too
In between.
the runs.
What do you mean? Huh?
Like for the apartment we're living in now. We're trying to go in between luxurious and cheap.
No. Why was the are you saying the rent went up? Not the move itself is expensive?
No, the move both.
both.
How much was the move?
Well, the move, we lost some things on the way.
Just
We didn't use a U-Haul and all that.
How much was the move, please? Take.
sorry, you might want to.
Well, I guess
take
the
that
move.
part out.
I guess
Oh,
the move.
yes.
I guess the move by itself was probably like $300 by itself. But us losing things is what made
That's-
it cost more.
For someone that makes like $6,000 a month as a household after taxes, 300 wouldn't make or break. So how much did we lose? What did we lose? What?
He lost multiple containers on the move there that had
How?
didn't strap them down. I was at home with the baby.
Dude.
He didn't strap them down, so they came off. So most
my
of the
best
money
day.
went towards replacing the things that he lost.
Oh, how much?
So
Quite
you
a bit.
pulled
Guys,
$6,000.
fucking
So, and
$6,000. You pulled $6,000. What's pulling $6,000?
you want to tell him about that?
I took out a loan against my retirement to get us started at a good start.
Oh my.
I'd agree to this.
And the stuff we lost were 100% necessities needing to survive.
Hygiene, so toothbrushes.
Okay,
A
that's
very-
the
a very
$6,000 of toothbrushes.
It's a very small amount was actual necessity. The rest was
Then why did we do it? Why are we borrowing against our retirement? That kid's gonna have to take care of you.
If I had known anything about how it worked, I would have told him, don't do it. But
well, no, I told you there was a loan that wasn't necessarily going against. Well, it's going against my retirement, but it wasn't going to take that IRS tax hit on it.
Yeah, there is that,
So
but
I
you're
was trying to
still,
avoid that.
but you're still messing with your retirement. And as a concept, I mean, as you're just going and borrowing money for people that already have debt for things that weren't 100% necessities, just because we lost some convenience, and that's just a bad precedent to start a new life on. How long have you guys been together?
married for 2 years, 2019.
Been together for about probably almost
4 or
5.
5 years is how long we've been together, but married for 2.
Okay. So you guys met like 19 and 29? 19 and 28?
About 20 and 29, 28,
Okay.
something like that.
Was the kid whoopsie or?
No, he was fine.
He was planned.
Okay. So in your guys' marriage, in your conversations around money, how are we doing? What's happening here specifically? What are we looking at?
We don't agree at all.
No.
He says put every single thing into a savings, and
What's wrong with that?
I believe you've got to have fun or something.
Well-
After all the important stuff is taken care of,
Do you have all the important stuff taken care of? You just borrowed against your retirement fund.
I didn't borrow anything.
Okay, well, you guys are together, are you not?
I didn't agree to it. If I had known, I would have told him no. I'd
Wait,
rather-
did she? What do you mean? Well, you made it sound like she knew.
No, I told her that it's going to be a loan on my retirement, and it's not going to actually affect it. It's just going to be a loan.
So
and
he
paying
didn't
back in
educate me on
10.5%.
what actually was going on, because I would have said,
What
"We
did you
don't
think
need
was
it."
going on?
I thought he took it out and it didn't affect anything. He could. I talk with my hands a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I thought he would take the money out, but it wouldn't affect the actual thing, and just it would rebuild on its own. I didn't know he had to, like,
Why would you be for that?
really
even?
wasn't for any of it, but I didn't want to argue anymore.
Anymore? Is this money an endless argument?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Wait, how? But you guys have been together so long. You weren't aligned on any of this stuff at all.
At the beginning.
We were okay with at the beginning you were?
Yeah. And
how? What was the alignment?
we acted a certain way when we first met.
What?
Yeah.
And you were okay with that? We want that to continue even though we have a kid.
I didn't know much about debt or anything. So I kind of just got thrown into it once we were married.
Now, how do you guys disagree if we've moved beyond around then?
It's not.
Where's the disagreement?
There's no happy middle. I just say take care of the main stuff.
I have a stack of debt. Is that not considered main stuff?
Oh, I think it's main stuff.
Then what are you talking about?
Take care of our bills. Whatever's left over after bills, put it towards what we need to put it towards, and whatever's left over, then we have fun with.
There shouldn't be any money left over. You have debt. Bad debt.
See, that's where I come in and where I'm saying.
And your retirement is trash for your age, even without you borrowing against it.
Mm-hmm. So my mentality of it is I've had my fun. We've had our fun.
You've had your fun.
Well, we've had fun. And
What are we? Just to be clear, we're talking that because of the age difference.
Yes.
He lived the 20s. You have not. So maybe you have different expectations and desires.
I don't want to go out partying, but I don't want every single dime and penny I make to go towards what he thinks is important.
What's important?
Well, clearing out debt, getting a house, and having a home for my family. That's my number one goal.
Okay.
And when we bring that out, we have constant adversity about that. I want to save, and put almost absolutely everything towards it. And she wants to spend.
I don't want to spend.
Yes,
I want to put majority of it towards saving, but still have a little bit of fun money so I can enjoy our son not being a year old yet and getting to make memories.
Well, what do you mean? Because he's not going to have any memories till 3.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll have the memories of going to a pumpkin patch,
He's dealing with this stinky little boy that works in this office right now, but he won't remember it.
It's just like getting to enjoy stuff with him while he's little.
Well, okay, I'm not against going to a pumpkin patch and taking some pictures. What's considered a little bit of fun? I mean, going out to eat was $519. That could have gone towards debt. Okay, maybe 400 of it instead. Miscellaneous bull, all the extra spending on, could be a video game, could be, in-app, who knows. All that stuff was $402. So what's considered a little bit of fun? If we're trying a little bit of fun, we could have a debt payoff strategy that has little things along the way that keep us encouraged. I'm not necessarily against it as a concept. But what's a little bit of fun? Because that's almost $1,000 spent on bullshit that didn't improve the household. That didn't get us to a house. That didn't get paid off towards that.
I've just wanted like $100 for the month to do fun stuff.
Is that
here.
true?
No. It ended up being around $400 a month just for herself at some point.
What would you do with $400? Oh, go on.
$400 was not being given to me. The most we came up with was $100 per paycheck, and that was recently after you started making a little bit more.
Yeah, but before that it was $400.
No, it wasn't. It's always been $100 a month. And I'd use it for little things, maybe getting myself something like a shirt because I don't fit my clothes anymore because I birthed your child.
But our child. I mean, if you look at the statements, if that's true, then what do we have right now? Not a lot.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to your statements.
Not a lot.
Well, what do you mean? Wait, why aren't we reviewing? Are we not together financially? Like our statements, are we not?
It's all under one, but he puts everything. He makes all the executive decisions, so I kind of gave up trying to track it.
Why aren't you bringing her into the conversations?
I show
to understand.
I show her.
Well, showing is
like
different than being a part of the conversation. Why aren't you bringing her a part of the conversation, sitting down at the end of a month or beginning of a month and reviewing what was spent this last month, what we need to fix?
I try to talk to her about it, and then it ends up, we start off calm, and then some adversity happens, and we end up having a screaming match.
What happens?
Well,
what's the adversity?
There's no conversating. I'm being told, this is what we're doing. Basically, get over it.
Is that true?
Not exactly. It starts off soft, but then she just doesn't. Yeah, so she won't line up with things I believe in, what we should be doing, and so that gets me a little angry. Versus what I was saying earlier, hey, I want to pay off all this debt.
Is that a productive way to do it if it hasn't worked out yet?
Yeah, obviously, probably not. No.
Then why are we doing it that way?
Well,
What would be the way that would work for you?
Include me. Let's come up with something together. Let's figure out what everything should go towards. Let's make a plan. Not, this is what we're going to do. Just deal with it.
You think that's how you present it? This is what we're going to do. Deal with it.
most of the time, yes. That's the way I present it. And
Okay, how long have we been trying that method? Because obviously that's not working.
a while. Well, probably at least 6
And
months.
also, does that even make sense? Because again, we spend 1,000 hours a month on bullshit. So this is what we're gonna do. Deal with it. Nothing happened in
Well-
terms of a positive way. And, I mean, payroll that came in, you didn't make any money yet, and it was 4,626 from you. Literal spending was basically the exact same. We spent everything we brought in, everything.
Yep.
Well,
So
I mean,
you executive decided, but no progress was made. You say your goal is to pay off the debt. You say your goal is to get a house. That didn't happen under your executive regime.
I crack easy. So like for example, if I'm at work and she calls me,
So it's her fault.
no, not her fault. It's a mix of both, in my opinion. So it's my fault for not giving her access to the money as I draw it into the savings. I attempted to get access with the bank, but a lot of technical difficulties happened, and I could have tried harder, but I didn't. But she'll be at Walmart or getting whatever it might be, and then she tells me beforehand what she's getting, and I have an idea of what that costs. And then she tells me I'm at the register. It's like $190.
Wait,
versus,
you're calling him at the register?
I have no access to our money. Anything that goes into
I'm
the
just
checking goes straight to the savings that I have no access to.
Yeah, I
So I
get,
can see that put
Why
her-
didn't you try harder?
Because he doesn't
This
want me
is
to have
so simple.
access.
Well-
Is that the like subconscious reason? If you really have to dig deep, are you afraid for her to have access to spending? And also, if she doesn't have access to spending and we're spending $1,000 on bull, that equally lies on you. All right, guys, I get it. You need more financial audit. So we've decided now in our membership below, you get 2 exclusive, see nowhere else, uncensored financial audit every month. Again, 384 came in from your job. How much do you think you spent?
How much did I make? 384.
You don't think you overspent?
Oh, I guess I did, yeah. 7, maybe? I don't know.
Also, 3 post shows a week for every financial audit you're seeing right here on YouTube. In the post show, we have an extra 20 minutes for every single episode where we go into more drama. We can't find you on Facebook. Did you block me on Facebook?
No, no way.
You can join Hammer Pro, where you get every financial audit post show for every episode, priority replies to comments, custom loyalty badges, and special channel emojis for the comment section. And then there's Hammer Elite if you're wanting more. And that comes with everything from Hammer Pro, extra behind the scenes content, a member stream every single Tuesday with myself and the crew.
Wonderful human, guys.
She's just not
wonderful human. I do love her. She is a wonderful person. I like her. No, she's a great person. Here's the thing. Great person. It's just she.
We know she's a good person.
Like wonderful human. But she's just so into me, and she always wants to hang. No.
Random but frequent private streams with me throughout every week, monthly member raffles for exclusive merch, and 2 exclusive, uncensored, ad-free financial audits every month. And then for those who only go top level, there's Hammer VIP, which comes with everything from Hammer Elite and Hammer Pro, plus a thank you in the pinned comment of every public financial audit episode, be an exclusive beta tester on our newest products we're working on, and a custom thank you letter from me personally mailed to you after a year. Members help us maintain stability during the ups and downs of ad rates, and this helps us invest in making the main show even better with every passing month. Join the membership, guys. Even Dave's a part of it.
right.
So your executive decisions haven't arrived us anywhere successful.
Right, yeah, the executive hasn't worked. But yeah, that is the honest truth. I'm scared that it's just all going to go away because in previous
So we have
months,
to empathize her?
I don't want to do that, but I guess I have.
You are doing it.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't want to do it? You are doing it. How does it feel to be treated like an infant in your relationship?
Oh, it pisses me off on the daily.
But we've been married for 2 years. How's this not either reached a boiling point or any solution or anything? Where are we right now, guys?
I think that's part of the reason I wanted to come on here, because it is getting to that boiling point, and
Who wanted to apply? Was it you?
he wanted to.
Okay.
I agreed to it because I knew at this point it's bull that I'm kind of just, tell him all the time, I'm tired of being treated like a child. Because that's what you do. You put everything away and your child has to ask permission for this, this, and that. Even for basic needs like deodorant or toothpaste.
Do you not feel that it feels a bit weird that she has to ask permission? I get the agreement conversation. It's okay to discuss whether or not we agree or disagree on purchases, but asking permission, like, excuse me, daddy, may I buy toothpaste?
It's a little more than that. She'll start off with saying what she wants to get. I'm like, okay, great. That's what, $60? She'll go, yeah, something like that. I'm like, okay. And then she gets to the register. This is if she calls me beforehand. She gets to the register and it's like, it turns into $190. And I'm like, well, how did that happen? What are you getting? And she's at the register with people behind her. And so I'm asking these questions with her beloved people behind her. So that puts pressure on her. And all I ask for her to tell me is, what are you really getting? I mean, if you want to go to get the needs, stick to the budget of that shopping trip. Don't
Why
jump in
aren't
and
you?
get extra
I'm
stuff.
going in for needs, and I guess I'm not getting the estimate correct, but I've gotten a lot better at
You
saying,
walk out only with needs.
yes. I'll go in there with, I don't get my wants unless he's with me so that he can agree that I can get it.
How was the $1,000 spent on? How, guys? How?
DoorDash.
It wasn't
Not
just DoorDash.
We have not used DoorDash in months.
Well, this month in particular, moving, we bought a bunch of new furniture.
We probably put that in other large purchases, not miscellaneous bullshit. Not going out to eat. I only gave you miscellaneous bullshit going out to eat.
So 1,000, okay.
What would the
1,000 total.
miscellaneous be?
The ordering pizza, the insomnia cookies.
That's
on
going out to
weekends.
eat.
That's eating out.
We had video rentals. We had video game stuff. We had
Oh.
City Smokes. We had WSS shoes. And we had a lot of Temu. I didn't even know it was possible to spend $224 on Temu. That must be the entire store.
I am
You
the
got her.
Temu user using the
Okay.
allowance that I'm given.
The allowance. This is so confusing. Listen, why is one being treated like an infant? You already put an infant inside of her. Why are we still treating her like one? I don't get it. And listen, maybe she would be a complete up if she was given all the access and freedom. I guess, like maybe. But isn't it not just a weird relationship that we have here? At least on the side of money, it's weird to me.
It's pretty great other than money. Money is the hard part.
It's one of the leading causes of divorce, so that's probably something we should take care of. Is it not weird?
It's irritating. It's uncomfortable for me to even have that thought process to be okay with it. I'm just not realizing it's not comfortable to do that at all.
But even still, you say I don't have I break easy or something. Like you break $1,000 easy.
Yes, I do.
Then what is the point? Why not work together then? If executive action is clearly not working.
Yeah, we should.
I want to know self-assessed. We're going to jump into the money right now. I want to know self-assessed. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go. On go, I want you guys to give me your household financial scores at the same time. 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. Where do you guys think your household is? 3, 2, 1.
0.
1.
Okay, so we both think we're pretty low, and feels about accurate. So I'll spend $1,000 on bullshit. If you guys want your Hammer financial score, it's free. Link in the description below. If you guys want to come on the show, come on. I got a screechy little voice, and I will direct it into your direction. Go to calebhammer.com/apply. American Credit Acceptance. What am I looking at here?
That is the car loan we got about 2
Car
months
to
ago.
replace the
The stolen truck. Yes, sir.
stolen truck. Police report and everything.
Yes.
Nothing came of it.
Nothing's come up of it.
Okay.
I keep checking.
Did we get proper insurance to cover it this time?
Yes.
What's
Full
the car?
The car is a 2011 Toyota Highlander.
We owe. Well, what do we owe? What's the balance on here?
Should be around 19,000 something. And change. 19,000 and a couple hundreds.
19,000 and a couple hundreds. I'll say 19,500. We have a minimum monthly payment, $521, which is not insignificant. Luckily, with your income, it's better now. With your income together, but when it was just you, that's an expensive car payment. When it was just you at your lower income.
Yep.
When did we get this again? Remind me.
Last month.
Last month.
Okay. What's the interest rate? I don't see.
It is 24.7.
Oh, for sake, that's a credit card. That's a credit card.
Just
Who do
about.
you get to put? Oh, the American Credit Acceptance? I mean, if you go to a place called American Credit Acceptance, it's gonna be. Guys, what's our credit scores?
Mine's 611.
Okay, I don't think you need a. Well, 611 is not great, but 24% in you.
Well, the low score is like 575. The high is
Oh,
611.
Anytime I look up my credit score, it says I don't have one
Oh.
because I've never had a credit card.
Oh, that's new for the show. You're exactly where Dave wants you.
Who's Dave?
Dave Ramsey, I'm assuming.
He wants everyone to get to a place of no credit score. That helped.
Everything just says I don't have enough information to have credit because I've
Yeah, exactly.
never done anything.
Exactly.
Or
I want
credit.
you to open up the Fizz card now. It's a debit card that helps build your credit. You
think
open
I've
up the
heard
Fizz card.
Okay.
Yeah, you've heard about it. You've probably heard about it from me.
Is that the card you fill in previously and spend whatever you fill into?
This one acts like a debit card. So I want you to go ahead and do it. It's in our resources section. It's like, okay. You've never used credit? You never had a credit card? Why? Because you've always been with him? Because essentially since you turned 18, you're like with this dude. So it's like you've never had to...
I didn't want to screw up my credit, and I've seen too
is
many people.
Good, but also not having credit is screwed up credit.
Yeah, but
You can't qualify for a single thing
No.
in your life. So it's just you on the loan then.
Yes, sir. Just me.
Why did we accept this as our reality? Why did we not shop around? You can apply for multiple.
We did shop around, and
Let's shop around.
my initial idea was to get a cash car, something that's around.
Good idea.
Yeah, that was my idea at first, and then the stuff that I kept pulling up was a lemon, was a bad this, bad that, and
Try not to hitting the table. I know lemons are angry, but
but
we wanted something safe for our child.
okay. What you think cars that were made before 2011 were the most dangerous construction?
No.
Okay.
I
You
had
think
a-
things that aren't a massive SUV are just gonna get crushed?
we did find a Honda CR-V on the same lot. I believe it was a 2008 with like 171,000 miles. It had a couple of wrecks on the history, but it looked and sounded sound.
Listen, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm sure when you're going out there, it's hard to find a car, and there's lots of competition in a large city. You get more choices, but there's a lot of more people getting cars, and it never fully recovered pre-pandemic, and we are approaching a better place, but it's still taking a while. The thing is, even you don't put in the hard work. You don't take a car and get it checked out by a mechanic you trust. Like, hey, will this just last me a long while without having to put a bunch of money into it? And then will this keep me and my family safe? Those are the things we care about. If we don't go and do that, and we don't put in a little bit of work, we end up with a 25% interest rate on a car. Guys, for a few weeks only, my new debt mastery class is 35% off. Plus, the first 500 that sign up will get access to a private live stream where I break down how I got out of every single cent of bad debt and how I now use good debt to my advantage. We still have a few spots available, so get in now. I'll answer all of your questions there as well. In this debt program, we don't just focus on paying down debt. I'll show you how to use debt to reach your life's goals, how to negotiate your debt, and frankly, negotiate any type of payment with anyone. We'll also go over how to curb those psychological and overspending issues that keep you from living your dream life. This includes 10 tools that you can use to quicken your debt journey. Check it out, guys. Limited time only. Link in the description below. How long between looking for a car and getting this car did you get this car? Be honest.
Lost the truck in March. Got this car.
When did you start looking? The day you lost it?
No.
Actually,
Okay.
looking was a couple months afterwards.
Okay, so how long between starting looking and getting this car did you get this car?
About a month?
A month.
It's not horrendous.
About a month or so?
It's what
Did
we
you
could
take any
qualify
cars
for.
to a mechanic?
No, not.
What did
Well,
we
actually,
put
we
in-
had one prospect. My parents-in-law, they had a Ford Expedition with like 280,000 miles on it. It was running
That's
sound.
a lot, you know.
Other than the fact that every time it rained, it would leak into where the spark plugs are.
Well,
at,
we're
and
probably
have
not
to
doing
change.
that.
Right,
Okay.
which is why we didn't.
Now, the place that you applied for a loan, okay, let's say we have to get a $20,000 car. Was this through the dealership?
Yes.
Why didn't we try to go outside with like our credit union or something? Did you apply to different loans?
No, I went.
Why didn't
straight
you
there.
apply to multiple loans? You can apply to multiple loans.
I just went straight to the dealership, found a Toyota. that
And they're
was
like, here's
reliable.
25% to fucking destroy you. And the look she's giving you right now. What are
Yeah.
your thoughts? What are you thinking? Because this is
She asked for something
Scary.
shiny, and I found it.
this would scare me.
I don't know much about cars.
Mm-hmm.
So in my opinion, he should have known enough to
Well, hold on.
applied.
Well, do you know enough? Like what? Just like
He's
I know
had
so and so.
2 previous cars from dealerships, so by now,
okay. Listen, I've had like 10 cars because I used to get just beaters upon beaters when I was in college and couldn't afford anything. That doesn't mean I know anything about cars.
I've never had a car from a dealership, so I don't know how any of it works.
What does that have to be from a dealership? I'm so confused. Oh, you mean going through the process of buying
Yeah.
at a dealership? Okay, not like how good a car is or the
Yeah,
loan.
I've never
Okay.
gone through a dealership, so I don't know the process, and he's going
I
through a
do
dealer-
have this magical solution. If you don't know how things are, we're on a platform where you can just ask, how does this work? And people will show you. I'm confused. I feel like we just don't have an excuse anymore in this world for like basic things like that. We really don't. You can learn everything. GPT can tell you for free. We really just don't have an excuse for basic things like that.
Is ChatGPT that AI that tells you stuff?
Yes. Including you as well, walking in and getting like this.
What is ChatGPT? It's like you just ask it a question and answer
Yes.
off of
Maybe
the
we
web or
should
something?
stay on the
It searches
topic.
sources. It searches sources. I tell it to search sources when I do it.
Okay.
There's really no excuse. Well, why? Why did you not think of any other loan? You just trusted the dealership, though?
I think at the time was just desperate to get it done. Might have been that combined
Ease
with
and quick, that's
pressure.
how they get you, and we're okay with that. And if the mindset like that's going to f us for the rest of our life, the ease to get it done makes us borrow against our retirement to get the we lost that we want.
I was desperate at the time. I was receiving pressure on all ends, and pressure from her to get it done, and pressure from our in-laws to get out, so we could, move on about our lives and be a normal family.
You
I got a lot-
currently
I got
have
some pressure.
you currently have face. So
Well, no, not pressure from her parents. No, I said that wrong.
no.
I meant-
She's giving you face.
no,
she's
pressure
serving
from
face
her,
towards
and
you.
then more of like, we just wanted to be on.
Okay,
the phone.
okay. Do you disagree? Because I'm looking
He
at
gave
this.
more pressure on himself than anything because we needed a vehicle in order to take our child.
How'd you guys meet?
You want to start that? Or you
We
want me?
met at his birthday out at a lake.
Why were you there?
I went with a friend and met him. And then we went to a popular bar afterwards.
Together? He asked you out at his birthday?
No.
No, we were just kind of there as acquaintances.
At the
friend,
bar?
friend of a friend, sort of thing. We went to a lake, hung out there, like we drank some beers, whatever. Then we drove later that night to the bar and just
Together? Or with the friends?
Oh no, we were in separate vehicles, obviously, but we met at the same place.
All the friends or just you two?
No,
All of
all the
us.
friends.
Oh, okay.
The
that
four
makes
of
so much
us.
more sense. Okay. And then you're like, it's my birthday. Me?
Yes, basically.
Yeah,
He was supposed to be a one-night stand, but see how that went.
There I am.
What is the term length? on this?
72 months.
This is how we want to raise a kid with this. With this. This kind of debt. This is what they want to grow up in. I was raised in this kind of debt. It is not great. That kid will grow up to see people around them getting a lot of things and living different kind of lives.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to give it.
Well,
You were the one that signed. I wasn't even there at the dealership to read anything.
that's just a lot of pressure. I was trying to get it done, and yeah, I should have done more research, but
We can get pressure for a lot of different things. If you make a stupid choice, in the end, it's still a stupid choice whether or not there's pressure. I don't know. Okay.
I was just trying to
17
get it
months and we
done.
Just got it. What am I looking at here? Well, what is all this stuff? Okay, so this must be the car on this statement. Department of Ed. Okay, so wait. What do we have in terms of student loans?
Yes, sir.
Student loan, 45,542 from who?
For me.
Okay, did you ever go to school?
No.
Did you want to go to school? Do you want to go to school? What do you want to do?
I want to stay home and take care of the children, and I'd like
Children?
I want in the very far
Oh,
future.
but it's not now.
How
No.
far exactly?
I don't know when we're ready. When I'm
When are
ready.
you ready? Financially, I don't know if you're ready for this one.
I'm not
when are you
even
ready?
ready physically, so.
Huh?
I'm not even ready physically, so.
Recovering
don't
from the
know.
previous birth.
Bad birth?
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, she had to be induced. It was. I mean, he's here, he's healthy, but she had to be induced.
Healing was just really hard for me. I want to do a remote job. I want to work from home
Oh.
so that I don't have to pay somebody to watch the kids
Okay,
future
let me get the
kids.
course career certification from you. I recommend maybe like the customer service or accounting one for like that, but go through their free program that anyone can do that attaches you to a certification that will like match you with a good career. Do that, and then we'll pay for the full one, okay?
All right.
So do that, go through that. Also, you guys just need to go through our budgeting program together. Go through it together, take the quiz. Same with the new debt class. Go through it together, take the quizzes so you guys are on the same page about debt. What is good debt? What is bad debt? How to get out of bad debt? How to utilize debt in a good way? How to
Keyword
budget? How to follow the budget? You guys will make the budget together. You'll take the quizzes together. Are you willing to go through this together? Both of them. Yeah?
Yes.
And then
Together.
Together. Not individually, and then you'll take the investing class as well,
Then we'll
which
do
I
it.
highly recommend, and it will tell you not to do what you've done. By the way, all 3 classes are bundled together for 25% off. Check them out. Okay, so the student loans are $45,542. What did you get? What was your degree? When did you get it? Where'd you go?
I didn't finish, but my intention at the time was to get a 4 years bachelor
From?
in criminal justice from UNT in Arlington.
This was
UTR.
expensive.
Yep.
How many years were you there?
About 3 years.
Okay. Were
Yeah.
you in state?
Yes. I took. All
Did
the
you borrow
extras.
this for apartments and stuff too?
Yeah, at the time I was.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
So
I
are
was
you
just a
making
full-time
payments?
student. At the moment, it's in forbearance, $0 a month.
Why?
But I believe it picks up next month.
For what? What's the forbearance? You requested a specific forbearance?
I actually didn't request it.
Well,
just
well,
kinda
what is it?
It's
Did you get yourself on a payment plan of income-based repayment, even though you guys, well, now don't make a terrible income?
yeah. At the time, the income was
Okay.
very low, so they gave me
you
zero.
you were on an
Yes.
income-based repayment. Okay.
Yes.
A lot of that is on pause right now because it's been challenged in court. So you might get, you might not. I don't know. Payments will probably start. What will your payment be? Do you know? Did it say?
Add them all up, each individual one. It showed the start date and end date, and it was $488 a month for everything. For
That doesn't
10
sound like
for
income
10
based. That
years.
sounds about right. 10 years. That's traditional payment. Why is it in?
But it hasn't started yet. It's supposed to start next
No,
year.
no, no. I get that. Well, when was school done?
School's done.
Or when was the last time you were in school?
Oh,
Well,
5
before
years
me.
ago, 6 years ago.
Okay. You may have done. I don't have the statement, so I can't see what you did. But no, that's a traditional payment plan. It sounds like. Okay. Do you know what the interest rates are along these?
They all say 0, but the statutory
'cause they're
ones
on-
say like 4, 8, 5. I've seen those numbers.
That sounds about right. Credit collection service of what? What was collection charge off? What? 473 for what?
I couldn't tell you.
When were things going into collections?
That was.
Will someone
years
pull
ago.
up their Credit Karma for me? Because this is, I don't know what the this is.
I've
There's no
experienced-
information on this thing you guys gave us.
I tried that. That was a big mess. But I have Experian, which shows. Well, that.
Fine, I'll try to navigate. I haven't used it.
I can help you navigate it because I've been trying to figure
you
it
go.
out for him.
Yeah, it's right there. It's loading up. Well, this is for my banking app, and then this is the Experian with more details.
There's so much here. For sake, God. Oh, for sake.
None of that's mine, by the way.
Yep.
I know,
All
you have
me.
no debt. Your credit's 0. You can't qualify for like a mortgage. So how are you going to get a mortgage, buddy? No way your credit score is any better than when you qualified for this loan.
Yeah,
if
that's-
anything, it just brought it down because your credit age is less.
That's why I want to save as fast as possible and get all this done.
Saving?
quickly.
What are you going to, what's saving?
We'll save and pay off debt.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because Fort Worth, you're not going to save to get a house in cash. Collections, credit collections, Allstate. Why didn't we pay Allstate?
That was an insurance provider that was charging us a crazy amount, and I paid my bill, and they think I didn't, and so I just left it alone.
What the does that mean? You paid your bill, but they think you didn't?
They're telling me I owe more, and I was like, I know I didn't. And I was.
And you're willing to not be able, you're willing to get a 25% interest rate to not pay one time 473, even if you got, isn't that worth saving thousands?
Yep. And at the time, I just didn't care. And
Well, you could still do it now. You could have done it a few months ago.
I know.
When was at the time? When was this?
3 years ago, right around the time you and I moved to Bridgeport.
This has been 3 years. Okay, Ambit Energy.
This is before we
Did
got-
they get charged as well? Something you already paid? Little Ambit Energy?
That,
had
most of that
Ambit
is
Energy?
ancient history. Yeah, most.
Cool.
Of
What happened?
Man, I
Buddy.
couldn't. It's been such a long time. I think I was living on my own while trying to finish out my senior year in high school.
No, it wouldn't be on your credit, buddy.
Well, it was a long. I'm trying to think.
If it was a long time ago, it wouldn't be on your credit. It falls off in like 7 years.
So at least 6 years ago is when that happened. Then by that.
Was it with your ex-wife?
Yes. Oh no.
Girlfriend?
Yeah. No. Ex.
You have an
ex-girlfriend.
ex-wife?
Yes. I have an ex-wife. Yeah.
Okay, was there kids there?
No. Thank God. Thank God.
Any alimony or anything?
No, sir. Nope. Nothing there. It was not a fun breakup, but it was clean.
Fair. This is weird. Let's be honest. Who here actually gets a good night's sleep? I've had problems tossing and turning, stressing over dumb money decisions, so I know how it feels. So let me introduce you to a game changer and the sponsor of today's video, Dream by Beam. Dream is the delicious guilt-free hot chocolate made with natural sleep-supportive ingredients. You drink it before bed and it helps you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling refreshed. And none of that waking up feeling like death the next day. No grogginess, just solid sleep. This stuff is for anyone who struggles with sleep. If you're constantly waking up feeling like a zombie, or worse, making bad financial decisions because you're running on fumes, this is for you. Because let's be real, better sleep equals better choices, less stress, and a lot more energy to fix those taquito problems. Dream isn't just about sleeping better. It's about waking up with more energy, improving your mood, boosting focus, and even helping with stress. And it's guilt-free, only 15 calories, no added sugar, and it's gluten-free, vegan, and keto-friendly. A win-win-win-win-win-win-win. And guess what? Beam's biggest sale ever is happening right now. Shop early access to Beam's biggest sale ever when you click the link below or scan the QR code on screen and use code HAMMER to get up to 50% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on this. It's your chance to snag some Dream with early access before it sells out. Plus, if you subscribe, you save 20% every month. Get free shipping and even a free frother with your first order. So go fix your sleep game, snag this deal, and try out their new fall flavors like pumpkin spice. Give it a try. Sleep better, save better, and maybe those taquito decisions will finally start making sense. Now let's jump back into the episode. Fair Collections and O, and this was from Apartments, but it says it's paid off, but it's still reporting.
Yeah,
No
that
status
was,
is paid. Okay, so that's collections you already had. You had collections of an apartment in 2021.
Yeah, that was the breakup I was talking
You just don't pay bills.
about. I got bitter, and I just didn't care.
But
I was
it's you.
Yep.
And then Charter, we didn't pay internet.
How much is that one?
Two,
On the Charter one?
235, which by the way, even with your past income, you should have been able to pay these off, and just you could have improved your score by 100 points paying these three off. I don't get why.
So
Maybe
is
like
that why
50,
it's everything put
75.
in my name because you've got all these debts with all these other places?
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Wait, what? What?
The electricity's in my name.
Oh,
the
because
internet's
of
in
this?
my name.
Yeah, they wouldn't accept me. I'm like, okay, let's just try hers, and I didn't really look into it, which I should have. But I didn't.
What are we doing, guys?
Hmm.
When the conversation at the beginning was about how you aren't taking charge to pay off your debt and do all these things. I see no debt being paid off. I'm confused. How long have you cared about paying off debt apparently? Because nothing's happening.
Well, it's started since I started watching your show, honestly.
Okay, when did you start watching the show?
A couple months ago.
Okay, then you're not listening to the show. I don't see in these statements any debt payoff.
Yeah, I want to get into a point where her and I are on the same page about this, and obviously we're not. I
Okay.
couldn't move.
Fine. Let's
against
address that. What can we do to get on the same page? What do you care about? What do we want? When do you want a house? How about that? When do you want a house, huh?
10 years.
Preferably 5 years.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Gotta have realistic dreams here.
And 5 years, if we really just kill it, we could do it.
But according to your debt, no, we can't.
Are you not willing to kill it to get to 5 years? I don't know if we can or not yet.
I don't think we'll be able to because while my job does bring in decent amount now, it's not forever. Eventually, my brother's going to go into a
Why
group
is
home.
he? And when is that?
We don't know. There's years long waiting for group homes right now, and his mother didn't do anything, so now we're kind of playing catch up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess situation, but the cleanup is gonna. We're thinking about a year. You might have that, maybe a little longer,
Hopefully 2 years.
something like that.
Give me time to actually build a savings.
Yes. Okay. So but we agree we want a house.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what is the sacrifice we're willing to do to get the house? Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
What are we willing to sacrifice? Well, what kind of lives are we willing to live in terms of needs, wants? Where are we? Where's our minimum that we're willing to essentially come to?
Well,
I don't have much to sacrifice. 'Cause
Okay,
you kinda have
hold
the
on.
control
You're the
of that.
one that's begging for money to spend, though.
For necessities, like
No, you were saying
groceries.
wants and going out and living your 20s. So we need to establish what are our minimums. We need this.
I'd say probably between both of us and like family fun, I'd say probably we can cut out subscriptions. We can cut out.
You can cut out all subscriptions.
Yeah.
Every single one.
I
Yes.
don't use any of them.
Okay. Cool.
I use one for podcasting, but I cut that out. And as far as other things, then as far as the bills go, the bills are probably going to stay stagnant, obviously. But I can cut that out, which will probably save us at least $100 a month of subscriptions, at the very least. And then the whole eating out stuff. I want to eat out maybe like once a month.
You eat out daily for work.
No, that's not true.
Even going to Costco and getting a hot dog
Yeah.
is eating out.
For $3.
Doesn't matter if it's $3. $3
Still
adds
eating
up.
out. You can get a packet of dogs for like $5 and have like.
I make
10
you
glizzies.
lunches and put them in the fridge. You just don't grab them.
Yeah. That I am bad about that. She'll make me stuff. And I
Well,
forget.
why?
I just forget it.
Set a reminder. I don't. What? There's so much available, guys. Today we can set reminders. We can make sticky notes. We're not in. I don't get this. These basic things that people just fail to ever problem solve. I get forgetting the first time, but you forget the first time you problem solve. Okay, God, we don't live in 1500.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
We did get a Costco membership to help out with bulk buying to maybe reduce that.
What am I seeing here? USAA federal savings $8,000. Is that the loan against?
That's a vehicle that is in now collections.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Before I met Kayla, I was spending left and right on mainly just a fast car and booze.
What was the car?
It was a 2014 Ford Mustang.
Great.
It's highly modified
Sure.
and it currently is sitting because it no longer runs.
In your thing.
Yes.
It wasn't repoed?
No, it wasn't.
They just sent it to collections before they tried to get anything from it?
They haven't tried to reach out for that or anything.
How long has it been in collections?
3 years, probably.
Okay, so that's going to us for a long time, especially if you're trying to get a house. Okay.
Right now, I'm in the process of. My friend showed great interest in it, who is a car guru himself, and he's wanted to pay me for it, but I have to make negotiations with USAA to, let him pay for it because the last communications I had with them, they said we can't transfer it to anybody's name. That was 4 years ago.
Didn't you get like an inheritance though? If I'm not mistaken, I was scanning your notes before this.
Yep,
And that couldn't pay for any of your boozing. And when did you get your inheritance? And
It
what was
paid
it?
for
What
all
even
of
was
it.
it?
Yeah, I paid for all of it.
Oh, how much and when and for why?
Yeah, my father passed away in 2018 of April.
Sorry.
And he's better now, but he passed along $138,000 to me.
What happened?
Wrong people around him.
What?
Well, right after that, I discovered adultery in my first marriage, and that
Discovered adultery, as in she was diddling, or you were diddling?
I walked in on her diddling.
You walked it. Did you join? That's it. Sorry, you went through a bad time. I shouldn't joke about that.
But no, I walked in on that, and there was an aggressive divorce with that. Luckily, neither party took money from each other. It was a clean sort of divorce, but the way it happened was awful. That threw me down a really bad spiral
Yeah.
of making really bad decisions. Sorry,
Yeah, it's okay. No. Take your time.
and believe me, the only person that doesn't forgive me is myself. So
Okay, why are you so hard on yourself about your past? Your past is your past, man. I have f***ed up so much in life, and there's tissues right there if you'd like some. I f***ed up so much in life, man. But what defines me, who I am today, what I'm doing today, or what happened a few years ago? You learn, you grow. It's the human experience. I understand. It's also a human emotion to always dwell on things like that. But what happened with the inheritance?
It all got spent on that Mustang you're looking at, even though it's not paid off.
Really?
The
Okay.
modifications for it was the big expensive
Hundreds
part.
of over $100,000 into a Mustang.
a
Not
lot.
just the Mustang.
Not just a Mustang.
Okay.
Booze, going out to eat. Not
Were
having
you
a job.
working?
No, I wasn't working at the
Oh.
time. No.
Okay, so we weren't replenishing it at all. We were just using it for how long? Over the course of how long?
Year and a half.
Before
Very,
he
very
met
short
me.
time.
I met him right
Yeah.
at the end.
Because right around the time I was a full-time student at UT, and when that whole divorce happened, I got crazy. Well, with my
Crazy?
father dying and the divorce following just threw me in a spiral.
Wait, I have a Capital One also in collections.
Yep, that's the other credit card in collections. The
Okay.
$8,000 for that Mustang, and then what was that? 7 something.
So when did this go into collection? 7,134.
Last year.
What happened last year? We were together for a long time at that point. So what happened?
It was not last year.
It was 2023, the last statement.
You got that while we were dating. We
Yeah.
were not married when you got that credit card.
Oh my gosh, we can't even agree on f***ing timelines.
It started. That card was.
Why are we just paying minimum payments on this? It's credit card. It's
It racked up really fast, and we racked it up really fast.
the minimum
going
on
to-
this was probably what, like 75 though? Could have made that.
I think it was 250.
Oh,
260
really?
or so.
Okay.
Well,
It
'cause
really
I
depends on
racked-
the credit card.
I racked it up really fast in about a month.
On
2 months.
what?
More
While you were
like a
together,
day.
we
Yeah.
weren't boozing, bed hopping,
We were
doing
going
whatever.
we were going to a place called Texas Renaissance Fair. It's in Waxahachie.
For f***'s sake, what? Okay.
Yeah, so
What
people
we're
get-
going to? What it's going to? That sounds we were repeat renaissancing.
Yep.
Well, of course I would.
Well, she,
What is this like a 24-hour renaissance?
It's-
365
it's-
days a year?
It goes for 2 months. Every day of.
How many f***ing turkey legs gets this?
I wish it was turkey legs.
What were we doing
the first day I spent about $3,700 in
on? In what possibly?
garb, weapons.
Well, you guys were together. You didn't care. You didn't care. How do you guys not care?
I got drunk also.
Our finances were not put together at that point, so I didn't
Did you even know what you were doing?
Well, I was drunk, so part of it, yes, part of it, no.
I don't think you can drink.
Good thing he doesn't anymore.
They have
Good.
they have a lot of mead there, and I got crazy.
Yeah, good.
And then afterwards, on those payments, I got angry with it. Wondering.
Okay, you can't keep doing this because that has been a recurring story throughout. One, you get angry that she doesn't understand, she doesn't spend, so you don't include her, and you make a hard line decision, and then it doesn't even happen anyway. You get angry that something's in collections. Oh, I'm not going to pay it. I'm going to f myself. You get angry that there's a credit card bill that I racked up. Oh, I'm not going to pay myself. You get angry that a car's not working, so I'm not going to pay it. You know, it's just that's just not how this world's going to work.
It just makes me
What are you going to do when you get angry at the f***ing kid? You're just going to like walk away? Like this is a reoccurring thing throughout your life, and it is not going to result into any positivity. Because look, it's just f***ing you, and then what happens? Your car gets stolen, so you need to go get a car. You know, and what you qualify for is a 25% interest rate. You just made a salesman life.
Stop being so emotional.
Huh?
I need to stop being so emotional.
It's not about emotion. It's about the action you do. I can be an emotional person too, but that doesn't mean I go out and f*** my life. There's nothing wrong with emotions. Emotions are human and natural. Listen to my voice right now. It's all emotions. but I'm not like destroying my life with it. Your inkling is to walk away and give up. That is not going to be okay. If it was just you, sure, why not? Die in a pit. But now you have a kid and you have a wife to take care of, okay? So it's not about you anymore. You can't do it anymore. It's time to man the f up, and even if you don't like it, you gotta deal with it.
Yep.
I've tried telling you.
And why hasn't that come through when your wife tells you?
Well,
Because he just doesn't listen to me. He'd rather listen to somebody else who tells him what he wants to hear.
Who? Who's telling you that?
Friends, male friends.
tell me to be the powerhouse of the house, and it's
Powerhouse of the house, you're walking away from debt. That's not being a powerhouse. That's not being a man. That's not being an adult.
yeah. I just There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I just...
Then how do we prevent this in the future? Because this has been a recurring thing over at least the past 6 years.
I mean, I have a suggestion.
And?
Include me in it. Let me mediate. Hey, maybe this isn't such a good idea if we only have this much that needs to go towards this. Let me see what we have so that I can put in at least some sort of an opinion. Be able to help out with, hey, I know you want this, but you know what? Maybe that should go towards this instead.
Yeah, but we didn't do that for the last 4 years now. It's not just
Why?
the most recent. So you've been there for
Why?
a while.
I have never been able to see the savings and known exactly what we have without asking you to send me a screenshot.
Okay, so I started doing that because we were living about 4 years ago living in Bridgeport at the contractor job. I was seeing, just realizing after a year being there, we weren't saving a dime. And so I started looking, and then there would be times she should go to the grocery store wanting like $400, whether it was needs or not. It freaked me out. And so then at that point, I just made a decision to cut it off.
Do you feel like you're being controlled?
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you feel like a wife in this relationship?
Most of the time I feel like a daughter, and I've told him this.
All right, let's be real for a second. Dealing with car insurance is absolute death. 1 minute you think you're getting a decent rate, and the next you're hit with some random $50 fee. Don't even get me started on trying to compare different companies. It's like trying to find a needle in a pile of taquitos. You're probably getting ripped off without even knowing it. But here's where you can stop this madness. Head over to money.com where they'll help you compare multiple car insurance options all in one place. It's literally built for people like us who are tired of overpaying and being in the dark about better deals. Whether you're looking for full coverage, liability, or even something in between, they've got options to compare that could help you save hundreds a year without the hassle. And the best part, it's quick. No need to waste hours scrolling through sketchy insurance websites. Just click the link in the description, compare your options, and find a better deal to watch the savings roll in. So if you're tired of throwing dumb money at overpriced insurance, check out money.com at the link in the description below, and you can start saving now. Stop paying more than you need to. Your wallet will thank you later. This is a paid endorsement sponsored by money.com, which is compensated by its marketing partners. How long have you been telling him this?
Since he put everything into savings. Been married.
At least a year, probably.
Why have you done nothing when your wife comes to you and says, I feel like I'm your kid that you've...
I'm just scared to death. I'm terrified of doing.
So you walk away.
Yeah, I'm scared to death of repeating what I did. Well, what you're saying there.
Wouldn't including her help? Wait, why is her being able to look at things repeat your f***ups? What? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm just petrified.
What? That did not answer my question. How does her being a part of that repeat your mistakes?
Oh.
And also, you're borrowing against your retirement to replace your wants that you lost. You are repeating your mistakes. So how is her being able to look at statements, you repeating mistakes? That doesn't make sense.
We wanted to get new furniture, but I mean, I did suggest getting used furniture at first, but then
It's a good start.
she was saying, "Oh no, we don't want it used because we have a baby and we'll make sure it's all
What?
new."
What's wrong with baby?
all
Clean
that.
it.
Certain things gross me out, but I know I should have just...
Dude, wealthy
Gotten
neighborhoods,
over it.
Facebook Marketplace, wealthy neighborhoods, they just get rid of everything for nothing. They just want it gone.
I was more worried about getting a couch that somebody
Did the dirty on.
did the deed on.
Well, people have everywhere. You've been in bathrooms that people have had. It doesn't. Who cares? As long as their nuts not everywhere, it doesn't matter.
That's the thing. It could be all over that couch.
Get the couch cleaned. It's cheaper. Get a bunch of used furniture to fill the place. Have a cleaner over one time to deep clean everything, and I guarantee you that it's cheaper. New furniture is so beyond ridiculously expensive.
We got it for cheap because we went through...
What?
Well,
Then it's probably not going to last. What is it? Plastic?
Three-seater recliner for about $800. And
But
then-
that's cheap. Oh, 3-seat recliner. So it's okay, 3-seat,
like a
800.
big
Okay,
couch, yeah.
yeah, I can see that. It's kind of on the mid.
a
Sure.
love seat that matches it for $600. A new bed, new mattress, king size.
Mind you, while we have a 25% interest card, okay,
That was for about $750 for the king size mattress and bed frame.
And bed frame is not horrendous. That one's not horrendous.
And we got a 6-seater table and a bench, so 4 chairs and a bench for $600. But they refunded us $550 of it because they were real late on delivering it. So
that's
good.
Well, that's
Basically
good.
got that for.
I don't think it was the couch. You could have gone cheaper on that end with used. You could have, and you probably could have got something
And
nicer.
some kitchenware as well, knife set.
It's certainly not the most expensive furniture stuff. So this was our big disagreement. She's not allowed to look at finances because you guys got cheap new furniture.
No, our biggest disagreement is
So why
the eating out.
Why did we bring that up? What do you? Okay, what about it?
DoorDash. I have high disagreements against.
You said you haven't DoorDashed in 3 months.
I'd say less than 3 months.
No,
What is our disagreement?
He's holding that when I was freshly postpartum, I wasn't able to get up and fend for myself and cook for myself, so I would DoorDash food to me in order to eat while he is at work.
That seems relatively fair.
not if it's $40 each time.
Well, hold on. I mean, you could have also just been a better husband and had meals prepared
Yeah,
for someone that got, f***ed up.
yeah. I mean, I made sure groceries were full, and most of the time.
But I
What-
could
what-
not cook for myself.
Like physically, you could not. I'm taking your word on this.
If I stood for too long, I was in excruciating.
Well, that was only
pain.
for like the last 2 months of it. What about the first 7?
What do you?
Well, hold on. Wait, what?
But for the last couple of months, yeah, she was bad.
Postpartum.
Oh, postpartum. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's when I ordered a lot of DoorDash because I
Oh yeah. Okay.
couldn't
yeah.
get up and fend for myself.
Wait,
what
when
I'm-
was postpartum done? Wait, it is 7, right?
10.
It's 10? Okay.
Yeah, he was born in December of last year.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Pretty close
Christmas
to
birthday,
Christmas,
that
yeah.
sucks.
But no, it's just
The
she has
only-
slowed down, but initially it was a lot of DoorDash, a lot.
What is the issue here? If there's not DoorDash anymore, I'm confused.
And
the
I
only time
myself,
we've used DoorDash is when you wanted food, and so we ordered something for me, you, and our
feel
2
like-
friends.
What are we
this on
talking,
me
guys? What
for?
are we talking about? If there is no DoorDash, is what you said, then what are we even talking about here?
didn't you order DoorDash like a couple weeks ago while working?
No. I eat what's at my mother's house that she ordered for us.
Okay, she'll call me and say like she's real tired and doesn't want to cook, which I'm like okay, and then orders $35 of DoorDash, but now she's denying it.
Do you cook?
I can't cook. I don't cook.
Why
food.
don't you?
Well, normally
Now, what is this? I have another savings thing in collections. 7,451. What's that for?
that is the USAA credit card I had before. That went to
Before you guys met?
that went to collections before in the picture.
Okay, so it's just a lot of collections. Are we surprised your credit's low? No, I don't think so. Then employer loan. Yep, $6,000. Now, what is the interest rate on this loan?
10.5%.
So up years and down years combined, it's not even competing with the S&P 500. I open up my brokerage Moo, and I do this like a couple times a month. I go in there, I buy some S&P 500. Up years, down years combined, 10%.
Some of the total return.
Yeah, so you're f***ing yourself. You're not even making a difference. If you're making a difference, we could have a conversation. What's the point? So you're taking out a 10% interest is worth all the you got? What did you get? I need to know, what did you get?
All that furniture we listed.
Well, no, stuff you said you lost. What did you lose that you had to buy?
Well, we actually lost and got rid of a lot. We purged.
What did you lose in the move? You said you had to replace things that you lost. What did you move?
We lost a TV,
Okay, a couple
And
$100. We don't need luxuries.
some a breast pump.
Breast pump.
How much is a breast pump? I've never breast my pump.
$150 for a cheap
Okay, we're not
one.
adding up to $4,000, guys. What did we lose?
Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, so the majority of that money went to actually getting into the apartment because my credit was so low. They required.
Oh, for sake.
Yeah, they required a month's rent fee.
You guys were in
get it.
an apartment before, correct?
No, we were at our in-laws' house. My
Then
in-laws' house.
save for a month, for sake.
That's what we tried to do. The last 2 months we saved, but
But?
previously we didn't.
But
All of it went to getting to that apartment. Most of it went to.
then do another 2 months and save. I'm confused.
Yeah,
Guys, we're not borrowing at 10%, 10.5% against our retirement if we cannot f***ing... We're not moving into an apartment if we have to borrow at 10.5% against our retirement. That's a basic f***ing rule. How about that?
I wanted to say longer, but things were
My special needs brother was moving in, and
Yeah,
we
that-
didn't
that-
have a room anymore.
things were getting a little spicy.
Have them sleep between you guys. I don't know. No, I get that. I get that. That is an actual that is a fair point.
Yeah, that's something we
That puts
avoid.
a timer on it. And everything is easier said than done, but there are solutions. People who give up or just accept the expensive thing, 25% interest on a car, is someone who just didn't put in the work to find a solution to get creative. Someone who says, "Oh, I just forget my lunch every day." Dairy Queen, CC's Pizza, Crunchyroll. Come on, guys. I thought we'd be done with subscriptions. Went and got some BS from gas station. Charlie's Philly Steaks. Gelato. Two Hands. Prime Video. Cash Apping out 20. Cash Apping out 13. Cash Apping out 36. Prime Video. Zellin out 12. Amazon Marketplace. Zellin out 500.
We were paying my family $500 for utilities that we were using while living there. So $500
What happens to
a
this
month.
kid while you're at work?
He goes with me.
That's right, because it's family.
Yeah.
PlayStation Network, we don't need it while we're trying to survive.
Oh, that's my cancel.
Zelling out 100, Whataburger, DoorDash tea. We DoorDash tea.
Wait, DoorDash.
Ding tea.
Ding.
Ding tea.
Oh, that's the Chinese place in Arlington.
Sounds Chinese to me.
Oh, okay. I know what that is. Yeah.
Amazon. Went in a grocery store, got some BS. It was only $2, probably energy drink, something like that. Amazon, Sonic Drive-In, City Smokes. Who's trying to die before the kid grows old?
Me.
Stop! What are you smoking?
I vape.
And guess what? Did you do it while it was in you?
No,
Then you can probably not pick it back up instead.
I picked it back up.
No I just had someone on who vaped since she was in her early teens the other day. Yeah, she lost a lung. Episode hasn't gone up since we recorded this.
Lovely.
Yeah, you want to do that? Want to lose a lung? Kind of necessary. We like breathing.
I'm gonna stop. I'm not ready to stop
Okay,
yet.
then stop. Why? What?
I enjoy it. I don't want to
No
stop
shit. You know, I enjoy popping zits. I probably shouldn't do it. It causes scars. I need to pop this one. I don't do it because it causes scars. I want to go get Five Guys after this. It's not like I'm in great condition, but I could get fat as I really did what I wanted to do.
yet. All right.
So just because we want and we like means we don't stop? I don't get it. Stop! If you know you can 100% stop.
It was really hard to stop, but I can try and stop.
It was, but you did it.
both
And you
actually
did it
did it.
for your kid, right?
Yes.
Do it for your kid again. They're going to see you smoking. What's going to prevent them?
I do not want him smoking. I don't want him to get addicted like I am.
Uh-huh. Then maybe stop.
I'm actually in the process of stopping myself.
Oh, for f***'s sake.
Yep, we're both douche flutes.
What is we're in the process?
I have these tablets and dissolving in my mouth. It's like a 12-week program that Costco sells. It was like 46
Why don't you
bucks.
try that? I've never heard of this, but why don't you try it?
I tried.
And?
It
No,
made
you
me
didn't.
vomit.
You did. You
Too much?
Yeah,
Was it
well, yeah,
too
she
high
did try.
concentration
She
at the
did
beginning? Or-
Yeah. They
okay,
don't.
can you start half?
I don't know if they have because they're like mints.
You
Well,
can't
they
cut
have
'em off,
they have
cut
they
'em
have
in half?
tablets and they have gum option.
My
Talk
goal
to a
is
doctor, see if you...
could probably talk to a doctor and get something different. Just seems like the gum and mints are more expensive than the vapes.
It's not about expense here. I'm not talking about expense. I'm trying to just get you to survive. We do not know the long-term consequences, but again, lost a lung the other day on the show. Vending machine. Who's going to the vending machine every second?
I don't go anywhere, so
It's probably me.
Stop! Jack in the Box, Panda Express, Taco Bell, going in and getting some BS. Maybe, who knows? Prime Video, again, movie rental, DoorDash and Jack in the Box.
that was not. I haven't had Jack in the Box.
Timu! What are you getting on Timu? Timu's like 5 cents for the thing you've ever seen. What are you getting?
Usually Christmas gifts.
We're in October,
You
and this
spread it
was in
out.
August.
I spread it out over the year so I can.
Okay, what are you getting for Timu for someone?
They have actually pretty good stuff.
What are you getting?
What did I get?
Like little knickknacks here and there, like gift boxes, stuff like that.
WSS is a shoe place, by the way.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Those are your new shoes. Okay, I remember.
Oh, good.
Yes.
You didn't have shoes, right?
I had one pair that were falling apart.
One pair only. She only had one pair?
I mean, one shoe, yes, but as far as the whole collection, there's quite a bit.
No,
like maybe at least 7.
1 pair of tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes, yeah. The tennis shoes were
Were
falling
you
apart.
starting to play tennis?
No, but all I have are like cowboy boots, and those aren't exactly comfortable to walk in.
Okay. What the are you getting from Temu? It's a lot of money to spend on Temu.
More than anything, like decorations for.
Decorations, Christmas gifts, right?
Yeah, you're funding the entire Chinese Communist Party. Aldi, Cash App out $60, Cash App out $55. Cheesecake Factory, $148. Kill me now.
Yeah, that was
Car wash, great. You live in Texas, you're fine. There's no snow, there's no salt, there's barely any sandy dust. Okay, come on.
Is that from recently? The car wash?
That was in
August, end of August. Then Cash Apping out $5. I might set you guys up with a financial advisor at Domain Money because they just have more time than I do. I personally use them. They're great. And you guys can just sit down and talk about your goals with them, and they can really map it out more than what we have time for. I might set you guys up with an advisor with them. They're great. I highly recommend. But I want to get a budget, and then we can see what life might look like, what we might be able to sacrifice, what things could be to get to some kind of goal, and what we can cut back on. What's the rent?
$17.80.
Oh, good.
That's with water and all that.
Oh, that's all utilities?
No, that's not all it's
Except
just
for
water and trash.
Everything
valet.
except for electricity.
What's electricity?
$250.
No,
Well, we just
No,
moved in,
no.
but that's what I'm predicting.
it is projected to be between 158 and 175.
175, I guess. What?
Well, I just
We
said
just moved
250.
in at the beginning of October.
Okay.
We haven't gotten our first
Okay.
I was trying
electricity
to
bill.
highball it a little
All
bit.
right. Student loans are starting again for you. And then we have the Honda.
The Honda. You mean Toyota?
Toyota. So our debt minimum monthly payments only on 2 debts is $1,015.77. Great. Internet, is that included in rent?
No, that's 50.
Come on, guys. You said everything. Okay. Gas, vroom, drive.
If a full tank lasts me a week, it takes $40 to fill up.
I'd say like 230 to be safe.
Car insurance is
207.
okay. TP fund. Anything else needed to survive? This is for your makeup. This is also just for like the kid needs anything. This is for whatever. I'm gonna give $150. Okay. Groceries. And this can include like diapers and stuff as well. Preferably TP fund, but I think we can meal prep. We can do things with the kid. I think we can do $750. Follow our meal plan. Tweak it to your needs in the budgeting class. Medical copays. Anything?
No.
I think giving birth, our copay at the end of all of it was $200.
You paid it?
Yeah.
You paid it? Gym? Is there a gym?
No, sir.
Pets?
2 leopard geckos, but I breed my own worms to feed them, so they don't.
Breed worms?
The mealworms that turn into little black beetles. You just feed them, and they endless food supply.
Okay. No
Gives
subscriptions.
me the heebie-jeebies every
No
time.
pet insurance. No medical. Phone bill.
We had just downgraded recently and got a better deal. I'm paying $44 a month for everything I need.
Just you?
Yeah, just me. It'll be $88 a month for both of us. So 88.
You owe on the phones?
No.
Nope.
Pay those
Could
off.
do helium. Same towers as T-Mobile. $15 per line. $4,445. We make $6,000. I'll give you $250 for fun money. There you go. Right? Is that okay? Will we live off of $250 of fun?
Yes.
Okay.
I was okay with 100. I don't need
I don't
that.
think so. Have you guys seen your spending?
Lie to the wall.
$4,695.77 is what you guys can spend. You bring in $6,000. $1,304 left on a monthly basis. Should be the easiest damn thing in the world. Okay. So if you actually align on your goals and actually fucking do this, First of all, do we have anything in savings?
You know the answer. Again, I can't see it.
300.
Oh, okay.
Should also probably mention we had to take multiple trips to Amarillo to.
Oh yes. My part of
good.
that's,
What?
My grandfather passed away not too long ago, so we had to take
I'm
a
sorry.
couple trips
I'm sorry.
back and forth.
Gosh, lots of sad things in this one. I'm sorry. That's really hard.
Yeah.
At least we got to say goodbye.
3.5 months. Save up a 1 month emergency fund. Okay, there you go. Then you guys have a bit of safety net in case anything were to happen to either of your jobs. Yeah?
Yes.
Got it? Cool. And then we started attacking that stupid car. You can pay it off in a little over a year.
You're saying just the car during that time?
Yeah, it takes 15 months to pay off. Go make more money or cut back on fun. You can do it quicker. But right now we are at a year and a half. We have a 1 month emergency fund and the car is paid off. Student loans, minimum monthly payments until they're paid off. After that, I would kill your other collections to improve your credit, except for the ones that are just about to fall off. And we can call that another year, just to be safe.
Okay.
Then fully funded emergency fund. We'll call this entire process 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
3 years, and I give you fund money. Come on. This is so simple.
So easy.
And if anything, extra fund money that isn't spent can just go towards.
Oh
yeah,
Actually, I
other
would pay
stuff.
off I'd pay off your 10% retirement loan. Actually, so that's $8,000. Let's call this a 3.5 year thing.
Okay.
3.5 years, and you should be able to do that pretty easily. Well, with the once the debt is paid off, that's an extra $1,000 a month. That'll speed up things. Yeah, 3.5 years.
Anything extra from like overtime or whatnot, just put.
Yes, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Make this become 3.5 years to 2.5 years if you can. But I mean, this is pretty damn simple. And then just start putting 20% each into retirement. You know, you do Roth IRA, you do your 401k.
You know,
do
this
it. And
you guys will be
means
fine.
letting
You'll
me
live
see
a
the
good life.
savings.
Yes. And I do need to catch up my retirement.
At that point, you should be able to easily live 50% on needs. And then what I would do if the house is really a goal, maybe 15% for retirement, 20% to a housing down payment fund.
Did you say 15% retirement?
Well, yeah, I'm thinking if we're really prioritizing a house, and it sounded like we both want that, 15% to retirement, 20% to into a high yield savings account for a home down payment, and then 15% of our income on fun.
Okay.
Until you get the house paid, and then 50% of our needs, then 20% towards investing after we get into a house, and then you can have 30% on fun. If the house is that big of a goal. Okay? So this was pretty damn simple, guys. It's literally... This is what the issue is, and this is what you need to deal with, maybe with a family counselor or something, is you begging to spend more money is not working. You giving in is not working. You taking full control is not working. And you not getting her involved in the financial conversation is not working. If we are on the same page of this, especially by going through the budgeting and debt class, if you guys are on the same damn page and you sit down and make sure that it went to the things it's supposed to the last month and you guys adjust it for the next month, you guys will be fine and you have one of the easier situations. We've had lots of easy situations recently because people are just, you guys are just and your own lives for no reason. Spending in a budget, technically you made it and you didn't have to go into further debt, but more money should have been going towards that than was going towards fun. So I'm only going to give you a 4 out of 10 there because you should have been spending in a big different way. That's me being generous. You have things in collections and going against your retirement. So debt, 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, barely started. I'll give you a 1 out of 10 and be generous. Retirement, well, you borrowed against it. I'm going to hold it pretty far down, 2 out of 10. And then you need to start. Then real estate, we're not there yet, 0 out of 10. Where are we? Hammer financial score for today, we are going to be at a 2 out of 10. Make sure to stick around for the post show. We're going to talk about some extra drama and all that extra juicy stuff that either we didn't have time to get into or I don't know yet because the producers are going to come in and they know everything about you guys. So join the membership link in the description below. Make sure to check out all our courses bundled together, 25% off. Change your life today. See you in the post show.
I would love for you to tell Caleb, if I understand correctly, what exactly you bought, because it sounded wild.
How much did you spend on garb?
I bought me and her outfits together, and it was $3,700 in one day. Got her a leather.
For the outfits, $3,700 for the fucking outfits.
It's all handmade stuff.
Why? Go
Halloween.
Spirit Halloween.
That's what breaks down.
Amazon.com.
Or
You're
Etsy.
there for a day.
We go every year, and we go for more than one day.
You're gonna do a different outfit next year.
To watch the financial audit post show, click the join button below.